Hello, 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 Taurus. Just adjusting here so maybe you can see a little bit of what I'm doing. I am Patty. I'm the empath that is going to do your intuitive tarot for the 26th through the 31st. Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween week. So, been shuffling a little bit, and then also too, the 31st, as a lot of you know, there's a full moon, a rare moon, because it's a blue moon. It is a blue moon, it's a blood moon. It's on Halloween. It's during the Mars retrograde, Mercury retrograde. There is some powerful, intense energies coming up for you guys this next week. And yeah, so let's see what's coming up. We've got definitely one card out, which would make sense. It says it's coming apart, but it's actually coming together. But things are coming apart. Things are intense. There is conflict. There's all kinds of stuff, uncertainty towards the end of the week. And if that gnat flies me around me one more time, I don't know about where you're at, but we got gnats all over the place outside. It's crazy. Anyway, so things are going to be intense. Things are going to heat up. Things for the last week of October and the first week of November, expect things to be hot, hot, hot. And it could be hot really good, or it could be hot really bad. But Mars is in conflict, so, but there is a lot. There's something coming up the last week. I don't know what it is or how it is, but there's some message coming up, some big news, I don't know what it is. I can feel the energy, like something's going to be like a real wow moment for the last week. I don't know what it is. So I don't know if it's going to be news about the COVID. I have no idea, but it's going to be big news. So that's all I know. The divine never gives me the he never gives me the details. He just gives me the energies and what's going on. Wow, we got 4 energies. Holy Toledo. What is going on with Taurus? So I just want you to remember through this reading that the number 9, which is intense, this is going to be an intense week. This is going to be a conflicting week. It's going to be an unknown week. It's like the answers aren't getting answered kind of a week. So your first card out is the coming apart, as I said, which is the number 10, which is also completion or a new starting or something like that. We have the flying as a second energy. I don't feel this is a real strong energy, but this is a strong, this is an energy that is coming out, and it's the number 2, which is about partnership or division or that kind of thing. Now, the flying card is just an overseeing card. It is a reward card. Something's coming up, but again, this is why I don't think it's really that powerful, is because right behind it is a storm, and the storm is a 9. And I said next week is going to be really intense. So there's something that's going to create a kerfuffle with not just Taurus, but everybody. So just know that it's just not you. And then it is going to be into the unknown. It is sort of like we don't know at the end on the 31st what is going on. We really don't. We're sort of left like when you watch a movie and it just ends and you're like, what? There's got to be more to this. No, you can't do that. That's sort of the way the month is going to end us. Is like, you can't do that. You got to give us more information. This blue moon, this big super, well, it's not a super moon, but it's a blue moon, comes 20, 30 years at a time, comes on Halloween, comes in a Mars retrograde, comes with a Mercury retrograde, and it's called a hunter's moon or a blood moon. So lots of powerful energies right on the 31st. Come on the 29th and you can watch me do that live video about the moon and the Mars retrograde and all the planets and all that kind of stuff. I can't explain the energies. My daughter was asking me, and I said, I can't explain it. I just know that stuff is coming, and I can't explain it. Just hold on to your hats. That's all I told her. I said, hold on to your hats. So this coming apart, it's something that needs to come apart. This storm and everything is happening right now, this last week, because it needs to. We're in a purging phase, and you're in a purging phase in your journey, and everything is just like there's so much that you just don't know what to do, where to go, how to turn, what to say, what not to say, what's politically correct, what's not politically correct, what's, racist, what's not racist, what's, so that's where that energy is at. Great thing is the first card out is the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is a beautiful, beautiful beginning. So when things come apart and we end, when we're getting ready for that full moon, we're releasing a lot of energies and vibrations, low energies, low vibrations. We need to release those at the end of the month because we're starting with something fresh and new that next week on the 1st of November. We're starting something very fresh and new with a good beginning. Even though we don't know where it's going to end on the 31st, it doesn't mean that things can't turn in a day. Things can turn on a dime. I've seen it, and you probably have seen it happen, witnessed it happen. It can turn on a dime. So this is a good thing. So for those of you that don't know the Ten of Cups, it's an end all. It's everything that you have wanted. It's love. It's a home. It's kids. It's happiness. It's joy. It's work is working out. It's like you finally through your storm and everything is happening to a T of what you wanted it to. So that's it. This is a good thing. So the storm that you're coming through, or you're in, or you're going to be going into, because we're always either going into a storm, in a storm, or coming out of a storm. But the thing is that even though it says it's unknown, doesn't mean it's a bad thing. It means like a new relationship where you're scared, but you're excited. It's like your heart's thumping because you're scared and excited at the same time. So that, and then you get the Ten of Cups. That is the first energy out. That can't be any better coming out of a crappy October. Taurus. Oh my gosh. But you do have to be mindful. And I think this is where flying comes in. You do have to be mindful because when you're flying, you're overseeing everything, just like the Hangman. You're taking everything in. So it's really, really important to do that. It's like, get your head out of the clouds, that kind of a thing, because this can bring you where your head's in the clouds. It's like, wow, I never could believe that happened to me. So that's going to be after the 1st. That's going to be after the 1st. So just know that energy is coming in. It's not here yet. It's not here yet. It's after the 1st. Oh, wow. You're getting it all. Can I be you? 10 of Pentacles. Oh, my goodness. I'm crazy, you guys. If you don't like a crazy reader, then I'm not for you. Because I'm crazy. 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Cups. 10 of Pentacles. That is not only that things are, this storm that is coming apart right at the moment. Just know it's getting rid of all the garbage. It's sort of like a tornado. It's getting rid of all the stuff that's not needed, that actually is happening because the reward's coming. It's not far off. This is so exciting because both of them, unconditional love. You have everything that you have ever desired and wanted. Now, I just saw the Magician. Let's see if that comes up because I'll be really surprised. Yeah, I would be really, really surprised if that doesn't come up. This has been the weirdest reading week because I will say, you know what, I'm surprised not to see the Hierophant, and the Hierophant shows up in the next card or even the second card, but usually the next one. I'd say that about other cards this week or double cards. It's been really interesting how the divine has been showing me or allowing people to come through to show me. Okay. Wow, we got a lot of power. Like I said, this is going to be a week of real power, intensity, and everything. Now, you just came out with double tens, okay? And now you come out with double queens. So you have the Queen of Communication, the Queen of starting a new seed, planting a new communication. You have the Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands, and then the Queen of Swords, who's all about the truth, all about everything. You've got everything going on the upswing. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen a reading like this in a long time. Then you have the Fool right out of the chute. Fool is a beginning. You've got something ending and something major beginning. This is so exciting because everything is of good. So this is why you're feeling anxious, you're feeling anxiety. Something is really intense at the moment, and it might be that you think, oh, it's never going to end, but this is getting you ready. Wow. Wow. So the Queen of Wands is about communication. So there is something that you're going to be needing to communicate with somebody or somewhere. But the other thing is, be really, really careful in this next week, not to fib, or not to try to manipulate, not try to make things, don't try to work it. Let divine work it, but don't try to work it, because then you're going to lose out. Because she's all about wanting to know the truth. She's all want to know the facts. So know your facts, know your information, whoever you're speaking with this week, whatever it is, this big thing that you're doing, because it's coming in and it's pure. It's coming in with creativity and light, and this is for you. This is something you wanted. But the other thing too is it's coming in only in truth. So if you start fibbing, if you start manipulating, if you start trying to make it work your way rather than allowing the divine to give it to you, they'll take it away. They'll take it away. And I say they because I don't know who's coming through, but I do know the big kahuna is the source. He'll take it away. Yeah, and then you'll really be left like this, a mess. So again, 9. Look at the number there, 9. I told you this week, all 9s, all intense, very, very, very intense. Endings starting, endings starting. This moon is powerful. So whatever you're losing sleep over, relax, because it's coming to you. It is coming to you. Yeah, I told you, it's coming to you. So you got the Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune, woo! I don't know what's gotten into me. My energies are really wacky. I'm going to the beach for an overnight to try and refuel with a friend because I have to refuel. I've been running on fumes. Okay, so we have the Knight of Swords. Again, a lot of swords here, a lot of truth. And that is what Mars retrograde is right now, because it is about the truth right now, and it is about now. It's not about the future. Even though this might be coming towards your future, you've got phenomenal, phenomenal power here. But the thing is, this is for the now. It's going to come in. The Knight is going to come in like no tomorrow. He's like ready. He's going for it. The Knight of Swords. But the Knight of Swords is also about the truth. It's about the facts of everything that you're doing. So if you're not being honest, that's why you're losing sleep. If you're trying to manipulate, that's why you're losing sleep. Or if you know somebody who is being this way, they're not going to get their wish. They're not going to get all this stuff that the divine is ready to give them. And then you got double queens. Double queens. There is so much to be given to them. The storm is almost over. Your reward is just about here. Just about here. But this is all up to you now, because the divine gives us free will. You got to be walking in the truth. Got to be walking in the truth. King of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. You're getting all the major arcana. You're getting a lot of the major arcana. This is powerful. When you start seeing a lot of the major arcanas, it's just powerful. This is telling you for your actual journey. Some of the, when they're like the 9 of swords or whatever, or, the 10, they're not so much the main focus. But when you have arcanas, a majority of arcanas, you have got a lot of power coming in. And this is about your journey. This is about your future, but you got to stay here and now. It's like you want to go out there, you want to think about your future, you want to plan for your, don't, because here's the thing. Yeah, because here's the thing. If you plan for your future, then it literally could end real quick. Because the thing is, we only have right now. And I'm not saying that on a spiritual thing. It's like right now with Mars retrograde, Mercury and everything, I would really like to see if we're going to be here from November. That's how crazy these planets are and powerful, and the energy is going on. But something is coming to end quick, which we know already, because things are coming apart so that this new stuff can happen. So whatever this storm is, it does have something to do with ending. We do have to end it. You know why we know that? For those of you that just popped in, is because we have new beginnings. We have new beginnings. So that ending has to happen for these new beginnings. And look at that. It is phenomenal. 2 in a row. And then you have 2 queens right after that, back to back. Wow. Wow. So don't be surprised if something does end. Just say, you know what? This was supposed to happen, so another door opens. This other door that I really, really want is coming into fruition. So when you know that something better is coming, then you know that you're on the right track. Being an empath, it's very easy for me to know, well, I can't say that, because some days when I'm low and I'm trying to pull my energy up, it's not so easy to know I'm on the right track. Like today, I've been going nonstop. Anyway, so we have, again, the flying and the hermit. So this was your second energy out on the oracle, right? And I said it's not that big of an energy as much as the other 3. The reason why is you've got to be mindful to pay attention of the whole picture. This next week, you really need to just sort of step back and analyze. This is Virgo. So you need to step back and analyze what is really going on, because you're getting ready for something big. I don't know what it is. I would love to know if it happens. Please comment me, email me. Yes, it did happen. This happened. I would love to know. I would really love to know. But that's really big. Wow. This is probably the best reading out of all week, you guys. The other ones, they're so intense. They were extremely draining for me. Extremely draining. Okay, so are these upside right? Yep. Okay, so we have judgment upside down in reverse. Judgment in reverse. So we do know that something's ending, but then on the reverse, on judgment, we know that it's going to start. We already know that because of the way that the cards are laid out. And you've got, on the Queen of Wands, she's starting a communication, but she's starting it with the Queen of Swords right on her back. So they're communicating together. They're working together for getting the facts. So if you're going to be getting into anything like a venture, a business, or new degree, or a new marriage, get the facts, get it all up front. I'm surprised that the justice didn't come up. But this is here. Usually the judgment in upright is about something ending, something being judged, but then also to something beginning with spirituality. But this is in reverse. So we know something's starting because we just had the ending. And number 10 is also not only ending, but a beginning. All right. Gosh. Yeah. Number 9, again, intensity. This, whatever you got coming is awesome. Can I have this, please? Can I please? So you've got some beautiful rewards coming your way. Now, the number 9 of Pentacles is about harvest. It is about getting the things that you deserve. But she also knows, she's got her hand on the Pentacle. She also knows it was a lot of hard work to get there. It was a ton of hard work. But she's balanced because she's holding a bird. So she does have some connection to nature. So there is balance there. She's not all about money. So whoever this is, it's not all about money, and it may take money to do whatever you're doing, and you worked hard to do it. Maybe you just want to buy a boat or an RV or whatever. It's taking that money and putting it to what you want to do. But whatever it is, it's big. It's big. Because you have the King of Pentacles, which is about harvest as well. Wow. And you have the end in the celebration. It's all coming together. It is all a huge, huge celebration. It's a unity. It's something that you've wanted, you desired. Yes, you are a little scared. Yes, you are a little anxious. Yes, you're a little excited. Be that way, because that's how you actually appreciate when all this blessing, I'm going to show you, all this blessing, look at this, is coming your way. The only thing that's holding you back is you and worrying about stuff that you need to be worrying about. This is ending. This is coming. Make sure you're paying attention. Look at the rewards. Harvest, harvest, harvest. This is the Queens, making sure that you walk in truth. You've got the Fool to say that this is a pure thing. This is a new thing. This is a fresh thing. You've got Into the Unknown, which is an energy. It's got mixed energies, but it is ready. It's ready. You're getting out of your storms. You're coming apart and you're getting out of your storms and everything like that. And then you end up with celebration. A unity, whatever it is, you're coming up with a unity. So this is huge for you guys. Excuse me. It's huge for you guys. So make sure that you really pay attention this week. Stay aware. Be aware of what is going on around you, who's talking to you, what you really need to get the facts together. Cross those T's, dot those I's. Get that, because when you, at the end of this week, whatever happens you do in this next week is planting it to start the process. It's not to grow this month. This is, you're getting ready. Whatever this is, and the universe and divine is getting ready behind the scenes, and they're ready to do something big starting in November. It already may have been starting for you, and you're like, well, yeah, that is starting to happen, but I'm not saying that it is. But next week, it is intense. It is hot. It is on fire. The passion is there, whether it's a passion of hate, whether it's a passion of love and passion and desire, it's there. So I hope you guys check into my live on the 29th about the moon and the planets, because that's what we're going to go over for the next 2 weeks of the first 2 weeks of November, but especially about this full moon that's coming and what it really means for the 1st of November. So this is your reading, Taurus. I hope it was helpful. Be happy. Major arcanas, a lot of good things. Now, if you haven't subscribed, but also you watch the dailies, as you notice below, I'm doing dailies. I'm almost at a month doing those, and they're 1 minute long every morning. If this is something that you like and you have been watching, please make sure for the next month that you hit the likes, because that's the only way I know that I should keep going with it. I'm going to give it 2 months and see if I get more interaction or more people that want that. And the only way I'll know is if you're liking, because nobody comments anyway. So if you hit the likes, I'm like, okay, they're really liking this. They want to do this, because I do it on Instagram, I do it on Facebook, and I'm on my Facebook group, not my Facebook page, but my Facebook group, Divine Warrior Intuitive. So I do it there, and I also do it here, but I just need to know more feedback if it's something that people really like and want me to keep going, because it does take energy and time. I love doing it, but if people are like, I really don't want this, then I won't do it. I won't waste my time. All right. So I hope you enjoyed this. Please come see us on the 29th for the live for the full blue moon. Have a happy, happy, happy Halloween. If I don't see you then, I will see you on November 1st for your next reading. All right, guys, take care. Be safe, especially on Halloween.